Welcome to Old Tree Vintage. My name is Manny Savignano. This video is just some highlights of this shop that we're in right now when I found it right when we moved in under a year ago. So what you're going to see next is what it looked before with a small addition we put on to help with some drainage issues and flooding issues and mud in here, and what we did to correct that. So please enjoy, and we'll see you at the end. This is how we found it. This is the inside. Over to the right there's a huge shelf in there I had to take out. Took up a ton of space. I cleaned it up a bit too, got more of that junk out of there. Hard to see here, and I'll move back up, but you could actually see right through the other side down there, mostly totally disintegrated. Corners right through, a cat could get in there. And then lower right by the fan, you could see where it was cut out. See on the right where that pipe is? That had to come out, brand new one was put in. Here we are working on it a little bit. Here's a video of the block finished. You can see, again, all the land cut out of there, all that dirt. Went right up over where that's all brown, below there where I'm pointing now. And just a mess. And that concrete patch right there, as you'll see later on, is actually 2 to 3.5 inches shy of what the rest of the concrete floor was. So once we get inside later on, when we updated that, half of that we did go ahead and make even with the rest. And here I'm just at trees dead and leaning over. We kind of peek inside, I think, and the tractor's in there, and wheelbarrows in there. You can't see it, but the trailer that I pull behind there, yard work, and that's in there. Very different looking now, and you'll get a pretty good look at that. So you'll see coming up here we start putting the wall in. So there's my father-in-law, and you'll see that door there that was leaning over there in the last picture. That was, again, left. There it is there. You could see it inside the garage. We actually use that as the entrance, and here we're taking the wall out to the new spot. There's the new door and the entrance in there. So here I'm just kind of going over some of the work I've done on the inside, and that's quite a bit done inside. Where I just showed you where I was hanging right up in there, those rafters I put in because that went all the way to the top. That wasn't put in until I got there. So I had to fix that to keep the heat in, and you'll see now the wall goes all the way to the other side. You'll see some cabinets, some drywall done. Got pretty far in there. And it basically all came down to getting the block set and getting all that cleaned up on the right. So it took several months to figure that out and how I wanted to do it. And still very little water, and it has to rain really hard, but it won't flood, which is nice. And you'll see there, it's not even yet, but that's concrete. It's just a couple inches below. And there's a little bit of wet that comes in, not running water per se. Here's the new electric panel. Right now it's just 110. That's still not hooked up, but I don't have 220 in there yet. So that's a future endeavor. I move the light switch over. Probably won't use the garage door much, but we'll show you a little bit more. There's how it goes up to the peak there. So that's all changed now, and that foam is what I had laying up in the rafters when I first put that there. So that's very helpful. Another look up there. I do have access, so I'm able to get up there and store some stuff. This is what it looked like above before I did anything. Put the foam in there. There's another picture of the back opposite of the front, the garage door. that's the foam running up on the new wall. There's a new wall on the right, the window, $40 window, brand new. Some outlets I put in that I'm running through with a new. And that's a hack, easy way to put some shelves in there when it's, you're by yourself and you need to kind of push them up in there to get them even. That's a fantastic way to do it. Welcome back. So if you made it this far, I do want to thank you so much for supporting the channel by watching that. Please feel free to subscribe, ring that bell, and if there's anybody you know out there that likes what this channel is all about, so if you haven't watched that video yet, the intro to this channel, hopefully the link will be up there, but if not, definitely in the description below. And thank you again. Hope to see you soon.